Step is coming up. Step and down.
We'll let the train go by. Danse!
Nando!
The wow means welcome. Welcome to Treaty 6 territory. My name is Shannon Houle. I am a teacher, grade 4 teacher. I am also a member of the Saddle Lake Cree Nation. I am also been a grassroots from the beginning and a worker since I was 15 years old. I was honored today to be asked to come here and speak. I had so much to say, and I thought since we're at a university, I should write a speech. I'm also an alumni of U of A. I've walked these grounds. I've worked in this city. I've also cleaned the bathrooms of these rich people. Literally. So I know what it means to work hard. I come from a society that before Columbus came here, we had 100% unemployment. Of employment, I mean.
Correct.
Okay, everybody knew their role. Everybody knew what they had to do for the whole of the people. Together, they did that. From childhood, we were honored. We were shown our gifts, and we worked together. As you all know, Canada is not a very kind environment. Therefore, we had to work together. We had to unite. We had to respect each other and honor each other. And that is something that I Don't Know More is about respecting and honoring and having a voice. We've been silenced too long. This is the 7th generation right now. These young people, these little ones you see, in our prophecies, our 7th generation are the ones that we're going to rise above. And we're going to reclaim who we are. And we welcome everybody because in our language, there was no difference. We called each other Ayinawak. That means human beings. We did not have color or creed. We welcomed everybody. The first settlers that walked on these lands, we welcomed them. We taught them our ways. We taught them how to survive. And that's one thing that we've never, and because of Indian Affairs or Indian Act, we've been having to deal with assimilation, genocide. I come from generations of genocide. I've had to survive it. I'm not a victim of it. I'm a survivor of it.
You're here.
I am also the direct descendant of one of the Treaty 6 signers, Chief Bagan. I am also one of the descendants of the people who owned the first Indian-owned school of Canada since 1970. My people were the ones who helped come out with the red paper. There's so many things that I want to say but the one thing I do want to say is as we stand here united, we need to remember we are borrowing all of this from our children. It's our responsibility to educate our children, others, and ourselves on how we're going to save all that is familiar. We need to rethink our relationship with Mother Earth. Realize that we are all Ayinawak. We're all interconnected, interdependent, and part of the whole, which creates the largest ecosystem on this planet. We need to rethink the meaning of development. We need to, each of us, we need to work together to repeal these bills and protect the sacred treaties, which Indigenous people and even scientists confirm is humanity's best defense in protecting Mother Earth and all its land, air, water, and everything that's living. Item no more is about repealing these bills. 45 started off attacking Indigenous people directly, but as you all know, it's affecting all of us in Canada, the world. 95% of our water is not protected anymore. Most of our reservations have been on boil water advisory for years. I live in a community where our water is not drinkable. Our children are getting sick and dying. That happened once oil industry came in and started doing seismic testing. Now people, I don't know how long the government can deny, but the proof is there. The things that Indigenous people have been saying for years, scientists are saying is true. I've sat across the table from Dr. Schindler and his scientists, and I heard from their own mouths saying that treaty is the only thing that's going to protect us. Because that's a nation-to-nation agreement. We all need to stand together with FIPA. That in itself is going to help us sell our lands if we allow it. Ecuador announced that they're selling a third of their rainforest because they're in deficit to China. And that's who they're selling it to. Is that what FIPA is about? We're in a $64 billion deficit in Canada. Is that what this deal is about? Us paying back that? Selling our land? Selling our water? I lived in the US and worked there. And when I was in the US, the whole agenda was get Canada's water and trees because they've used up all of theirs. When I came back, that's what I tried to tell the people. Now, with these pipelines, that's what they're going to do. It takes 3 to 4 barrels of water, our water, that we drink to make 1 barrel of oil. Are we willing to give up that? No! We need to realize, we need to tell everybody, even through social media, what we've been doing. Keep telling, never stop. I, as an Ayinnawak woman, have an obligation and responsibility to protect the sacred lands. It's a gift that was given to me and a responsibility that was given to me by the Creator. I am here to reaffirm my responsibility to the land, to the water, and every person needs to do that. They need to reassert their rights as human beings. If we don't start now, we will not be here. Scientists are telling us that we have less than 100 years. Our aquifers are being poisoned by fracking. Our oceans are being poisoned. Oil industry and forestry is polluting our air. And our oceans are becoming so high acidic that they say that within 35 years our oceans will be dead. Dead zones. That means we are a one-way ticket to extinction. We don't have time to be sitting in meetings and talking and discussing whether this is important or whether we can eat money. Money will do nothing for us. It's us, the workers, the grassroots people who can make things happen. We are the action people. We make things happen. Education, environment, human rights, economy. The treaties all state I have a right to hunt and gather and forage. I need this environment to do that. Once that environment is damaged, my rights have been infringed on. This is why we all need to stand together to be idle no more. And why we all need to be idle no more. For all of us, for Mother Earth, the spirit that lives in all of us is idle no more. This is not an Indian thing. This is an Ayenawak thing, a human being thing. United and idle no more forever. Ginanas, como tinan. Ay hay.